Hey everyone, so for our Friday training, I want to talk a little bit about immune health and why we're taking the Shaklee vitamins, okay? So I'm going to try to keep this short and quick. I'm going to try to keep it under 15 minutes because I do want you to watch the entire thing so that you truly understand a little bit more about your immune health, how to keep you healthy, and why the Shaklee vitamins are a great fit for you and why we're taking them right now. All right, so let's just get started. If I can get it started. Okay, sure. All right, so immune system is made up of different organs, cells, and proteins, and it is one of the most complex systems in the human body. Now, we all know from what has happened in the last year and a half, we need to be diligent about our health in order to remain healthy and in order to fight off illnesses and disease that come about. So how do we fight off viruses and illness? And it is keeping our immune system strong. So the immune system protects the body like a guardian from harmful influences from the environment, and the immune system is essential for survival. So how can we help support our immune system? These are the ways we can do it. Good sleep. So adults need 7 to 8 hours of sleep. If you are someone who prides yourself on sleeping 3 or 4 hours, I will tell you that in a while that will start to harm you, whether it's in a few months, whether it's in years. So a couple of tips to help you with get better sleep is make sure the room is at a comfortable temperature for you. If you need white noise, use a fan or some white noise machine to get that. Turn electronics off. Room darkening shades are always great. If you have a hard time falling asleep, some tips that might help you is drinking warm tea at night. Even things like turning electronics or TV off an hour before bedtime and doing soothing activities like, maybe reading a book or, using like a massager or something of that to help wind you down. The other thing is, if you are someone who does not get any exercise, getting exercise will help you get tired because it's wearing your body out. It's making you tired, kind of like how we make kids go outside and run around so they get tired. Same things as adults. Okay, another thing is stress reduction. Making sure that you're reducing your stress will really help your immune system. When you are stressed out, your immune system gets overwhelmed with all of the activity happening in your brain and all of the fight or flight response that is happening. So I'll just talk a little bit more about this. Okay, so immune system, 70% is housed in the gut, all right? Cortisol is a fat storing hormone that is produced in the gut as well. Cortisol is your fight or flight response. So when you feel stressed out, you have a fight or flight response that happens inside your brain. What happens is the cortisol level shoots up because it's either thinking you're going to fight something or you're going to flee from something, right? Most of our body still works in like the caveman days, okay? It doesn't realize that we're maybe stressing out about a work email and we don't need to fight anyone or flight for anything. All we need to do is take a breath and respond back. Or if you're stressed out by an argument you had by your husband, your body's going to release that cortisol thinking you either have to fight or flight. And what happens then is our belly becomes inflamed. And if our stomach and gut is inflamed, that does affect our immune system and it cannot work as properly as it normally would. So having a lot of stress in your life not only is going to make you cause you to gain weight and hold on to that weight because of the cortisol level, but it will also wreak havoc on your immune system because it's housed in the gut in the same area, okay? So exercise and rest is also a way to support your immune system. Now, how can we do this? Studies have shown with COVID and other viruses, people that exercise and that eat healthy are less likely to get the virus or to get very sick and pass away from the virus. The people that tend to be getting the sickest and or passing away from viruses tend to be people with other comorbidity issues. What are comorbidity issues? Those are issues like obesity, overweight, heart disease, diabetes. And how do you get any of those things? It's because you're not healthy and you don't move your body. So the number one thing you can do to support your immune system is really move your body. So get out there and start exercising. But the other thing is rest too. So don't exercise too much, right? So if you're a beginner, just start with 2 or 3 days a week. If you're an advanced person, maybe you work out 5 to 6 days a week and you always have that day off as a kind of an active recovery day. All right, good nutrition is key to supporting your immune system. Not only supplements, because supplements will help you as well, but also what you put in your body. So how are you fueling your body today in order to help your immune system and your whole body just be healthy in general? So really focusing on proteins, fats, and healthy carbohydrates to help you live a long and healthy life. And then if you have kiddos or if you're around kiddos, really make sure that you are keeping kids healthy. So how can we keep our kids healthy? Well, they mimic what we do. So go on a walk with them, after supper, play tag with them in the yard, go swimming with them. If it's winter, you can run around in your basement downstairs or, maybe play a fun dance video game together. Other things is having them eat the same foods you do. I'm a parent, and in the 17 years of having my son, I've never made a second meal. He just always eats what we eat. Now, as he has gotten older, and if he doesn't like something, the option is he can always make his own food. Don't think he's ever done that, to be honest with you, because it's just easier, let's be real, for them to eat what you make. Now, if you haven't always done that, you can start now. But here's the thing, you can just give them an option, right? Like say you're making fish and sweet potatoes. That's only because I'm having that tonight for supper. Say you're making fish and sweet potatoes. You can say to your child, do you want to try the fish and sweet potatoes? And if they say no, then say, that's fine. I can make you chicken and sweet potatoes. Okay? I know not a lot of kids like fish, so give them another option that's still a good, clean source of protein. Let's be real. Kids do not need to eat peanut butter and jelly and chicken nuggets all day long every day, okay? It's fine every once in a while. Yes, my kid eats it every once in a while too. But again, if you want to be healthy, you need to raise your kids to be healthy too. It is so much easier to start them young than it is for them when they're 40 or 50 to try to figure this out. Now, again, don't push it on them. They will mimic you. So what you continue to eat, they will continue to eat. But again, don't cater to them and the junk food habit. You maybe want to start introducing food slowly and gently so that, there's not like a complete 180 on them. All right, so we're going to talk a little bit more about all of these things really quickly. So sleep helps support a healthy immune system, as we talked about. So again, some tips: going to bed and getting up at the same time every single day. This is especially true on the weekends. Don't go to bed. If you go to bed normally at like 9 p.m., don't go to bed at midnight on Friday and then sleep until like 10 a.m. when you normally get up at 6. Try to keep it about within an hour of when you normally go to bed and when you normally wake up, okay? So a lot of studies say no caffeine at least 6 hours before bed. I say it depends on the person. Personally, I really can't have caffeine after like 3 o'clock. I know other people though can have it until 6 p.m. at night. So it's whatever works best for you. Avoid alcohol. So again, I think this is a personal preference. I really think you should notate how you feel when you drink alcohol. Does it affect your sleep or not? And if it does, then you need to reduce that alcohol or maybe only keep it to 1 or 2 days a week. And then, like I said, exercise. Your mind can relax easier when your body is tired. And when you get some of that excess energy out of your body, even if it's anxiety or stress-related energy, it will help you to calm down and sleep at night. All right, talk a little bit more about stress. So ways to manage stress is through exercise, staying positive, meditating, and unplugging from social media. So here are some triggers. Eating high fat and high sugar foods actually does affect stress. Smoking or drinking too much alcohol, and not getting enough exercise. So again, you can see that this is kind of a pattern. The high fat, high sugar, unhealthy diets, and not getting enough exercise is a pattern here that you're seeing, right? So this is our chance right now to start living that healthy lifestyle in order to take control of our immune system and our health. So moderate exercise can boost your immune system. Yes, it can. You need to stay consistent though, and make sure you choose exercises that you enjoy doing. Because if you choose lifting weights and you absolutely hate it, it's really hard to follow it. Now, I'm a huge advocate of strength training, especially for females. So even if you hate it, I would say you need to do it 2 to 3 days a week, but make sure you're also picking other activities that you absolutely love so that you can stick with it. All right, so I believe the CDC, they recommend 2.5 hours per week is recommended. I say do what you can. Okay, if you're a beginner, start small, do what you can. Increase your heart rate. So you do want to choose exercises that increase your heart rate because the whole point is to get that heart rate elevated so that you can burn some calories and fat and you can get rid of some of that excess energy you have in your body. Lifting weights helps build lean body mass and supports bone mass, which is why I'm so a big supporter, a proponent of lifting weights, because it is so critical for females to have strong muscles and strong bones, especially as we get older. I did a podcast and a blog on why cardio will make you fat. So listen to that, High Vibe Money Tribe podcast, or you can go to the blog and read it if you don't want to listen. All right, and then supplement proper exercise increases nutrient needs. Yes, so when you exercise, your body does need different or more nutrients because you're kind of expelling some of those as you sweat and as you drink more water and go to the bathroom, things like that. And then again, start slow and make it a habit. Okay, optimum nutrition is the key to maintaining a healthy immune system. So again, like I talked about, protein. What is protein? It's lean and clean meats, fish, poultry, and then dairy. Fruits and vegetables. You want to eat the rainbow because then you're getting a lot of different nutrients in your body. The one thing I will say about fruits and vegetables and whole grains, including beans, is our soil is very depleted. So even if you eat organic, you're not getting enough nutrients, which is why we need to supplement, because our soil is very depleted from being over-farmed, from having pesticides put in it, from all the other chemicals that they use, that when you eat, say, a carrot for vitamin A and K, you're not getting all of that you possibly could like 50 or 60 years ago. All right, again, eat plenty of whole grains. Do not be afraid of bread, and eat healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, seeds, and make sure you're getting those omega-3 fatty acids because that will help with heart health and brain health. All right, so making healthy food choices every single day can be hard, but it doesn't have to be, okay? So let's just talk a little bit about Shaklee and why we're choosing Shaklee for this challenge. So Shaklee really is helping you with the building blocks of your life. They offer targeted solutions and product boosts if you were to need it. So a little bit about Shaklee is they pioneered the supplement industry of the multivitamin about 100 years ago. So Shaklee was the very first company to develop a multivitamin, and it's not chemical based, okay? This is the first company to fully offset our carbon emissions so as to leave no footprint on Earth. We've done that even before Amazon, and we've planted more than 1 million trees around the world with the winner of the Nobel Peace Prize for the environment. So a little bit about the Shaklee difference. So Shaklee is super safe. They screen for over 350 contaminants, pesticides, and impurities in every botanical ingredient. That is 3 times more than what the standard is. They conduct over 100,000 quality tests per year, far beyond the requirement of the agency. And so what that means is if you're going to Target or Walmart to buy your vitamins, they're not tested for these things. They are probably full of chemicals, they're full of pesticides and impurities, and you don't know what you're putting inside your body. Shaklee is all non-GMO and organic, meaning you can feel safe knowing what you're putting inside your body is exactly what it says on the label. There's nothing more or nothing less in there. And they've never had a questionable result in quality testing in over 100 years, which is huge, huge. All right, a little bit more about Shaklee. So proven by science, they have more than 100 patents and patents pending, and more than 100 clinical studies, which is amazing that a company will do that. And these clinical studies are done by an outside source, not by Shaklee, so as not to be interfered with, maybe money or things like that. And proven by people, of course. Millions of customers have lived healthier lives with Shaklee. Our company has been around for like over 60 years. So of course, we've influenced a lot of people's lives, and a lot of people have seen such great results with Shaklee. The Shaklee products have been chosen by NASA to be on every single mission since 1993. So you can see kind of down below, there's like a vitalizer strip there. They also made Astro Aid for the astronauts, which is kind of like our hydrate that we have now, but it basically helps them from getting dehydrated while in space. And then Shaklee powers athletes, or Shaklee powered athletes have won over 144 gold, silver, and bronze medals in the Olympic Games, which is super exciting. These athletes are not paid to take Shaklee. They choose to take Shaklee themselves, which says a lot because the Olympics have very tight restrictions on what you can and can't take regarding what's in the supplements that these athletes take. So it shows a lot that these athletes will take Shaklee because it means that they know there's nothing in them for them to get like booted out of the Olympics, like some of the athletes sometimes do if they're taking something that they're not supposed to be taking. So quick clinical proof that you can live a younger, longer life. There is some really cool studies, a landmark study and a telomere study that have been done by Shaklee, or sorry, not by Shaklee, by a doctor. And she studied people who used no supplements versus people that used one supplement, like off the Walmart shelf, versus people that used Shaklee supplements, okay? And 40% of Shaklee users had a lower rate of telomere shortening. What that is on your DNA, there's like little telomeres on there. And think of it like the end of a shoelace, that plastic thing. When that plastic thing comes off, what happens? Your shoestring starts to unravel, and that's what's happening on the end of your DNA. And that's how you get disease, okay? They also had 40% lower cholesterol ratios, 33% lower levels of triglycerides, 36% lowers of brain levels of homocysteine, which is for brain health. So overall, as you can see, the people taking Shaklee have a better life quality and health quality than those that don't take any supplements, or even those that take one supplement from, you know, something else. Like, because what I said before, it's loaded with chemicals and impurities. Okay, so this is one way that you can develop your personal health plan. So right now you're taking the Prove It Challenge, but when you go forward, your next step is to choose your multivitamin and your protein, and I'll help you with this. And then step 2, choose your targeted solution if you need it, which would be like immunity, which I highly suggest Nutrifuron, or maybe you've got Mind, you know, if you want some extra brain health, you do MindWorks. If you want the telomere support, which is what I take, you do Vivix, and then choose your boost. A powerful boost is key for vitamins, minerals, and nutrients when you need them most. So the one that I currently take is vitamin D, and starting in September, I will be adding vitamin C to that to really help my immune system. But I will help you with all of this as we go along. All right, so really quick, number 1, the building blocks for life. This is literally your building block for life. It is your multivitamin and your protein shake, and that is what you need to take every single day. Vitalizer is what some of you are taking. This is the one that I take currently. It's got the probiotic, the vitamin B, your multivitamin, and your fish oil. So it kind of covers the gamut on everything you need. The smart delivery system means that it knows when to dissolve and how quickly to dissolve. If you want to take the quick vitamin study to see if your vitamin off the shelf, it dissolves properly, you put it in a glass of warm water and it should dissolve within 20 minutes. If not, that means it's not dissolving in your body, which means it's either getting stuck in your colon or you're pooping out a whole pill and then you're not getting those nutrients you need. All right, this digestive enzyme everybody needs. So it's a probiotic. Everybody needs this. Again, an inflamed gut means inflamed immune system, which means it's not working properly, okay? So probiotics help to reduce that inflammation in your gut. It helps keep all the digestive systems in track, and everyone needs to be on this, okay? So then step number 2 would be to pick something targeted solution, right? Like I said, again, I take the Nutrifuron that's listed here every day. What this does is it helps increase my interferon at the cellular level. It's actually helping my immune system work its best that it can be, okay? Now, I do have the Vitalized Immunity, the thing in the middle, and that is like a vitamin C capsule you dump in water and then you drink it like hot tea. I also do have the Defend and Resist complex. That is something you don't use on a regular basis. That would be something like if you feel like you've got a tickle in your throat or if you think you're coming down with something, then you take that to shorten your duration of your cold or virus. Okay, so here's a little bit about Nutrifuron. I will talk about this briefly just because it is amazing and I take it and it fully works. So this is designed for anyone looking for daily support to help maintain a healthy immune function. So they spent decades researching this to identify what botanicals, so we're using plants, have natural interferon boosters, and that's what's in here. So I take this, my kid takes this, my husband takes this. My kiddo has not gotten sick since taking this. So we started taking this about 2 or 3 years ago. He has not even had a cold since then. My husband and I, pretty sure we had COVID. We've gotten some colds, but the duration is always very short. Like when I get a cold, it's maybe like 1 to 3 days. When I had COVID, I think I was sick for 4 days, and that's it. I had no lingering side effects, no lingering anything else. He had it a little worse than me. My husband did. He was sick for about a week on the couch, and then he had like the cough for like 2 weeks after that, and then he was fine. So again, like we did get it because this Shaklee's not going to stop you from getting it. Eating healthy is not going to stop you from getting it. But we weren't like laying on the couch being really bad, right? It was like 4 days for me, a week for him. He still could work because he was working from home. I still worked. I think I took 2 days off from the gym, but then I still worked because I felt fine. So it's showing you that, yes, you can still get something, but it's going to be a shorter duration. You're not going to get the symptoms as hard or for as long, and you're going to recover a lot quicker. All right, so I'm just going to go through this really quick. And then younger immune systems need nutritional support for staying strong. The kiddos are in school, they're in close contact with other people. Young kids tend to stick their fingers in their mouth, they don't wash their hands as much, they wipe stuff all over their face, and then they touch everything, right? So they do need support as well. And Shaklee has a great line for children. And again, it is non-chemicals, it is non-GMO, it is organic, and they have the Incredivites. So this is something your kids would take every day, like a multivitamin. It's a chewable tablet. This is everything that it provides here. So as you can see, it provides enough vitamin D, for example, as in 6 glasses of milk, enough vitamin C for a glass of orange juice. Vitamin A is the equivalent to 1.5 cups of cantaloupe. So they're getting a lot of nutrients in that they need, and they wouldn't otherwise be able to eat all that food, okay? So additional kid-friendly immune support would be the C. This is chewable vitamin C. I take this fall and winter. So does my kid. It's just a chewable, super easy to chew. It's got this like a lemony flavor. It's really good, 0 sugar. So I highly recommend that. And then for brain and health development for those kiddos, instead of fish oil, they are taking a fish supplement, but it's just a little bit different. It's a chewable, and it doesn't have that fishy flavor to it. There is a power pack. So if you have kids, I would recommend getting this and then having them start taking this right away. There is also an immune support for the kiddos. My nieces take it, they love it. Little like grape or cherry flavored gummies, and that just helps with their immune support, kind of like the Nutrifuron, but for kids. Okay, so your personalized health assessment, a few of you have taken the Meology quiz. If you haven't, I would highly recommend taking that so you can see exactly what is recommended for you and your body in order to live a long and healthy life. Okay, and then we are done here. So I'm just gonna stop share. I just wanna really quick, I'm wrapping this up, tell you about why I chose Shaklee and how it has helped me and my family. So I think about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago now, I was talking to another gym owner, just telling about how, right, low energy, feeling tired, a lot of stress happening because, you know, I own a brick and mortar and I was doing some online coaching at the time. And what were they doing to support them? And she said, you know, she was taking these Shaklee vitamins and she really liked it and her clients were seeing great success. And I was like, great, I'll try it. So I tried it for 3 months. And what I did was took Vitalizer and the Life Shake every day for 3 months. And that's all I took. And what I noticed was that almost instantly, like within a few days, I had more energy in the afternoon. So no more slump. I didn't feel like I wanted to take a nap. I felt more focused, like I could concentrate better on things. My bloat went away substantially. And I loved the taste of the protein powder or the Life Shake. Believe me, I have tried every single protein powder I think that's on the market. I have wasted hundreds and hundreds of dollars on protein powder and thrown them away because I think they're disgusting. This one I love how it's blends so well, whether in a shaker bottle or a blender. I think the taste is delicious. I love it in soy or the plant version. My fave is strawberry and cafe latte. So I think that, it's just amazing that they can make a product that has 20 grams of protein in it, 6 grams of fiber, and it tastes that good, right? So after 3 months, I decided I wanted to bring Shaklee to my gym members because a lot of people were asking me what I was taking because they were noticing a difference in how I felt. And so I thought, well, I might as well share it with them because why should I tell them to like go to Target and get crappy stuff if I'm taking this high quality stuff, right? So I decided to partner with Shaklee and I shared it with the gym members. And hands down, everyone saw immediate boost in energy, reduction of bloat. Everyone said that they were sleeping better, that they had more energy, that they overall felt better. I had so many people come up to me and say, I cannot pinpoint what it is, but I just overall feel so much healthier. And that's what we want, right? We want you to feel healthier so that you can do those things and live that life that you want to live. And all they were doing was taking Vitalizer or Meology and the Life Shake every day. That's all they were doing. Even on vacation, I take that with me because those strips or that packet is so easy to pack, right? That way I know when I'm out, like eating foods I'm not used to eating, or maybe having a few too many cocktails by the pool, I know that at least I'm getting the nutrients I need by taking my vitamins every day, right? And that Life Shake is perfect to bring with. Shake it in the shaker bottle for a snack or for a breakfast, so you don't always have to go out to eat. The other thing I will tell you really quick is my dad, who some of you might know, has non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. That's a form of cancer that is treatable, but not curable. So he started taking Shaklee maybe about 2 years ago. We got him on the vitamins. Again, men's Vitalizer is what he's taking, and a Life Shake every day. And he started taking that regularly. And then he went down to see his doctor at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester. And his doctor said, what are you doing? Because whatever it is you're doing, it is working. Your cancer cells are shrinking. You seem like you have more energy. Like, what is it? And I was with him. And so I said, he's taking Shaklee multivitamins. Here's the box. And I gave him the box so he could look at it. And I said, here's the Life Shake protein. Gave that to him to look at. And he said, oh, Shaklee, I know Shaklee. Shaklee's an amazing vitamin. You keep doing this because it's working and this is a great product. So, okay, if an oncologist at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, the premier doctors in the world work at Mayo Clinic in Rochester. And if he's saying it's a great product and he's saying you're seeing results, we need to keep taking this, why would anyone not take it? Or better yet, why would you stop taking it? I don't understand that. So after this challenge is done, don't think, oh, I feel great, I can stop now. That's not how it works, because your body constantly needs those nutrients in order for it to continue to feel its best. So you need to keep every day taking your vitamins and your Life Shake so that you can feel your best. And what else can you do every day to make you feel your best? You could, fit in some exercise. You can do things that you enjoy doing. You can spend some time with family and friends, but you do need to continue taking your vitamins and your shakes in order to live your healthiest and best life. All right, thanks so much for watching. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me, and I look forward to chatting with you all soon.